Well, for more on this, we're joined by Claire Pearsall, who's a political commentator who was evacuated from Rhodes along with her family after spending some of their summer holiday on the island. She returned back to Kent in the United Kingdom yesterday, from where she joins us live now. Claire, great to see you. Just talk us through your experience. How bad was it?
Well, the weather has been incredibly hot in Rhodes. There were temperatures in the mid to mid 40s, which is very, very hot, so especially for somebody from the UK. We noticed some smoke happening on Thursday when we were out on a boat on the Mediterranean. You could see that drifting across, but it became apparent on Saturday that the fires were bigger and there were probably more of them, and the smoke clouds were increasingly large in the sky and above our hotel. And that is when we started to worry that we may not get out.
And Claire, what's your take on the holiday companies here? Do they have questions to answer, flying people out when they knew there were wildfires?
They have a lot of questions to answer. The Greek people and the Greek authorities have been superb at getting people out. But unfortunately, the tour operators and the flight companies have not provided information. So people are angry, they are scared, they do not know whether they will be able to return home, they don't have documentation, and there is no one to answer those questions. And meantime, you see the flights still arriving into Rhodes Airport, which, as your photographs and your videos have just shown, is in complete chaos. It beggars belief that they are allowed to do this.
How angry does this leave you feeling then, Claire? You've got family with you, and, by all accounts, the reports I'm reading today in the newspapers, this was hellish.
We were very, very lucky and didn't suffer as much as many of the people that were still on the island. But when you have families with very young children being sent to a beach in the hope that a boat may take them, but they don't know where, they don't know if they're going to have any water, and a lot of the time they are in the clothes that they left with, that is swimwear, flip-flops, sandals, and nothing else. They have nothing with them. And I think that the airlines have a lot to answer for. Why is nobody there? The British government has now sent some delegation over from the Foreign Office, but it feels a little too late. And I think that some real questions need to be asked. But the Greek people themselves have proved that they can cope with these kind of wildfires, and the hospitality on that island was immense. And I all credit to them. And I just hope that they are able to get back to their homes and businesses.
Claire, there will be people watching, no doubt, who have holidays booked imminently to go to the Greek islands. What advice would you give people?
To contact the hotels directly. Some of the hotels, I believe, are now reopened. Some have been burnt quite badly, but I think it is incumbent upon all travellers to double check the arrangements, check with their airlines, check with their tour operators, but also get in touch with the hotels directly, because that's where the correct information comes from. The last thing you want is to arrive on the island and be taken straight to an evacuation centre. That's not the way to have your holiday, and puts more pressure onto the Greek authorities.
Claire Pearsall, live for us in Kent in England. Thank you very much.